Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Young and Restless reveal, Mariah's horrible secret will trigger a whole new scandal. Plus, Phyllis goes nuclear. Daniel may be seeking help from Tessa, but it's Young and Restless itself that needs an intervention. I say this with immense love for the soap and a belief that it can be brought back to its full potential. State of the soap. It's not an exaggeration to say that the entire soap has come to revolve around mental health stories and threatened corporate takeovers/job swaps, even involving companies that don't yet exist. It's gone beyond repetitious and exhausting. Of course, we get the odd psycho popping in to liven things up, but even then, the payoffs are never what they should be. The type of drama we'd like to see is inexplicably dodged, even when it's right there for the taking. We finally got a glimmer of something juicy this week with Mariah's transgression, and wouldn't you know it, it took place off-screen. Meanwhile, on-screen, we continued to be force-fed low-chemistry pairings and tedious conversations about an endless array of trivialities we couldn't care less about. I love this show, and always try to look for the positives, but there's no escaping the fact that we've reached a point where it appears the writing team has lost touch with its audience, and perhaps, what makes a soap, a soap? Highlights and low points. Mariah coming back with a terrible secret definitely qualifies as juicy, but why on earth did the writers have her breakdown happen completely off-screen? I can't fathom it. We've seen every Abbott known to man in Paris, so why not drunk Mariah in a hotel bar? It's safe to assume she cheated on Tessa, because what else could it be? Phyllis has been barreling toward a nervous breakdown for weeks, but it looks like she'll do some damage en route to her inevitable moment of reckoning. The preview left me wondering what she'll do to try and kneecap Billy after he fired her and hired Sally. Perhaps she'll find a way to undermine him with Dumas? Give Adam some inside information? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Claire and Kyle are determined to rock Victor's boat by moving in together, and it's a retread of every time he did the same thing to Victoria. Additionally, the mishandling of the writing for Claire has made me feel ambivalent about what happens to her or her relationship. The only thing keeping me interested was the prospect of Claire doing battle with her cousin, but that possibility has vanished along with Summer. Victor going after Jack, Kyle Jabot for the 9 millionth time isn't resonating either. Maybe the mustache will be forced to soften his stance if Claire loses her father, Cole, to that nasty cough. Chelsea and Sally gave up their own careers and positions this week to work under their boyfriends, answering to them. The optics on this are terrible, and I couldn't loathe it more. Sally, who has spent her entire life trying to find a way to run her own fashion company, would never, ever have turned down the opportunity Summer offered her. I don't care how they spin it. She deserved this, and I hoped until the last minute that she would turn Billy down. Alas, here we are. Is anyone fired up about the idea of these exes being in competition with each other? The opinions expressed are my own. Please feel free to share your thoughts on this week's Young and Restless in the comments after taking a peek at our May sweeps previews and predictions in the photo gallery below. Trouble beneath the surface. On the surface, life seems to have settled for Mariah Copeland. She and Tessa are back in sync as partners and co-parents, their daughter Aria bringing a new rhythm of joy to their lives. But beneath the facade of domestic tranquility lies a secret Mariah has been guarding with increasing difficulty, a truth so explosive, it threatens to unravel everything. It begins with a call from someone viewers have never seen before, a mysterious woman named Roxy, who shares a shocking connection to Mariah's time in Portland, years before she ever returned to Genoa City. The past she tried to forget has come knocking, and it carries consequences that will shake the Rosales-Copeland family to its core. Chapter 2. What did Mariah do? At the center of the storm is a decision Mariah made during her desperate, drifting youth, a time when she was living under the thumb of Ian Ward and later hustling just to survive. Roxy reveals that Mariah, under an alias, once agreed to carry out a con job involving identity theft and a wealthy tech heir who vanished shortly afterward under suspicious circumstances. Mariah thought the incident had been buried. But now new evidence has surfaced, and federal investigators are circling. Worse still, someone in Genoa City appears to know and may be using the secret for leverage. The once redeemed Mariah is thrust into moral crisis. Should she tell Tessa the truth? Can she come clean to Sharon? Or will this new scandal destroy the family she fought so hard to build? Chapter 3. Phyllis Unleashed. Meanwhile, across town, Phyllis Summers has reached her boiling point. After months of walking the tightrope of self-reinvention, Phyllis is done playing nice. Jack's continued loyalty to Diane, Summers' cold shoulder, and the lingering stink of her legal troubles have pushed her over the edge. When she discovers that Diane may have been keeping secrets of her own about Tucker and a hidden corporate maneuver targeting Marchetti, Phyllis seizes the moment to go full throttle. Her weapon? Information. And she plans to drop a truth bomb so devastating it could bring Jabot to its knees. Phyllis isn't just going nuclear. She's rewriting the war plan. Chapter 4. Secrets, Lies, and Leverage. Back at Crimson Lights, Mariah meets with Devon in secret, hoping for legal advice without giving too much away. But Devon, ever the strategist, quickly realizes something more sinister is at play. As pieces begin to click into place, he warns Mariah that silence may not protect her, especially if someone is trying to manipulate the situation for their own gain. And someone is Nate. Having wormed his way back into the corporate world through Audra, Nate stumbles onto Mariah's secret via a buried security document tied to an old Newman venture. He doesn't know the full story yet, but he knows enough to weaponize what he has. With Mariah vulnerable, Nate sees an opportunity to position himself within Chancellor Winters and Newman Media by exploiting the fallout. This isn't just blackmail, it's chess. And Nate plans to checkmate everyone.